guys, welcome to my channel. So today we'll be making a neat rose, not this type that you'll be seeing the stitches at the edge that will be visible. So you go ahead, take your desired measurement. So for this tutorial, this is the measurement I'll be using. So I'm using these fabrics as samples. So we also have an Ankara fabric which I've stitched already for the first sample. So I'll be showing us how to make the first rose here. So for the first one, just as if you fold your fabric into 2 equal parts, then you sew the edges of the two. You sew the edges, that is the tip, when you fold your fabric into 2. Then you create an opening, 1 inch opening. So I've gone ahead to pin that pin part. You're seeing me, the pinned part. So that is the tip you sew and create 1 inch opening at that tip. Then you flip to this midpoint this way and give it a good press while that part you sewn and 1 inch opening is at the middle. Then you sew the edge after you've gone ahead to press it. Then you notch it, trim, then you notch the stitch parts. You give it a little cut before you. So I'm notching it now. So before I will turn it out neatly from that 1 inch opening I've created at the middle. So that is first way to make the first sample. It is very easy. So for the second sample now, we'll get a piece of fabric and attach the material together again, but first sew the piece of fabric at the first side of the fabric before you go ahead and sew the three sides together. If you have a thick fabric, you don't need to attach that fabric at the middle. Just go ahead, sew the 3 sides and create an opening at the back. So if you don't have a thick fabric, first of all attach the piece of fabric at one side of the fabric before you sew the 3 sides. You notch, trim neatly and notch. So this is the second one, you can see. So the third one now, this third one will create 2 separate back. A fabric that is 2.5 or 3 inch longer by width or by length, wider by width or longer by length. So the back, the reason why it is longer or wider is because it must be able to form 2 separate back that will be attached together. So the back part now will be folding it twice neatly. As you can see, I'm showing you now. We'll fold neatly, then lay them on each other and sew at the edge. At that side you sew, then you create 1 inch opening. After you stitch them neatly separately, then you attach them to the front fabric and bring out neatly this way. It's very easy. So this is the third rose. Now look at the back, the finishing. This second rose, look at the back. So look, this is the first rose, this is the opening at the back. So I'm showing the openings at the back. So these are the roses. So for the stripes that will be used to hold the rose, so I've gone ahead to sew this stripe. It is 2 inch stripe by width, then your desired length. So it shouldn't be shorter than this, or else you'll not be able to turn it neatly. So I'll go ahead and show us this one that I've not turned. So we'll just sew at the tip of the other one I've not torn out. Sew it, then you turn it and give it a good press. The part you sew will be at the middle, just as the Ankara. You can see the Ankara sample. So this one will go ahead and turn it, then we'll use it to hold the roses at the midpoint. Sew at your desired, sew how firm, when you get how firm you want the rose to be, then you attach the stripe and sew it. Then but make sure you don't sew it tightly so you can be able to turn it neatly. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in my next